Alrighty, welcome back to the last episode of BG3, where basically it's just the camp. This is just like, I'm just gonna go talk to people at the camp, and I figured, you know, see how the story's all, and gotta talk to Shadowheart first.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Shadowheart, isn't it?
Hilarious. You could find work as a jester if you stumble upon a noble with more gold than taste. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
Dude, she's actually like warmed up to people and stuff now, which is super cool. Old Shadowheart wouldn't have hugged anybody, bro.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it?
I'll take that as a compliment. You look good too.
I suppose I do, don't I? I'm glad you seem well. Truly.
What have you been doing?
Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister.
Come on, tell all.
One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
Yeah, your parents will be proud of you.
I can still sense them, I think. And one day we'll be reunited.
What else have you been doing?
Well, I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions. Word seems to have spread of what happened at the cloister. Now other chapters of Shar worshippers see me as a prime target to offer up to their lady as a sacrifice. Don't worry. I know their tired old tricks better than anyone. They'll need more than a hooded cloak and poisoned blade to best me. Especially when I have a friend on the inside keeping me abreast of their predictable little plans.
Nocturne, isn't it?
None other.
She was pretty cool,
The
dude.
matter of her faith and allegiances remains complicated, let's say. But she is still my oldest friend. I have hopes that perhaps she might turn from Shar entirely given time. But that's a decision she will have to make for herself. If that day comes, I'll be ready.
So what's next for you? You must be wondering what I've been doing this past while.
Must I? You presume a great deal. I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all.
You're polite to ask, and I must reek of brimstone. Been carving my way through Avernus with Karlach.
I'm glad you two have each other. Hells, I'd be almost tempted to come along if you'd have me. Perhaps if your adventures ever lead you out of Avernus permanently. Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves.
Fuck, this is a really good game, dude.
I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable. After all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars. Don't be a stranger.
It's nice talking to you, Shadowheart. You're awesome, dude. Well, first of all, I gotta talk to this giant armored owlbear. Who's a fucking adorable. You're a big boy. I'm glad we rescued you. Sorry for killing your mum, by the way. Didn't really want to do that. But I needed the XP. And I think you need to kill it, the mother, to get the baby owlbear. good
He
to
looks
see.
coyly at the ground, suddenly shy.
So what have you been
He
up to?
sniffs the air and wiggles. He's either miming fighting a many-limbed creature or dancing. It's unclear. He is, however, exhausted. He's had plenty of adventures without you.
Get some rest, you've earned it. Dude, you look so cool, man. I don't think I called you in the last fight. I did when I did through easy. It's so cool. Who else have we got? Anybody hiding over here? Volo's here. So many people here, bro. Karlach's here. I've got to talk to the spectral voice.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep. And if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished.
Yes, you're dead.
Alas, on this occasion I appear to have been erased from this plane in both soul and substance. So the usual protocol for revivification cannot be followed. I am, however, available for the duration of this spell to assist with the tying of any loose ends related to my recent departure from mortality.
It's good to see you again, Gale. Gods, even in death isn't enough to
Quite
shut
the
you up.
opposite. My funeral protocol runs to several hours of riveting speeches, tributes, and instructions as to the beneficiaries of my various wizarding sundries. As I am unable to detect any trace of my existence in reach of mortal magic, however, such a protocol would, in this instance, be destined to fail. The good news is I am here precisely to assist in cushioning that heaviest of blows. I have been entrusted with the delivery of a letter to be given to one who cared most for me in life. I hope these words do something to ease the tragedy of my untimely and honestly, quite unexpected passing.
I expected it. It was my plan. I'll have a letter though. Why do we feel bad?
With that, I'm afraid my spell is waning. Is there anything else you need of me before
No.
I blink out of existence?
No, we'll give him a hug. Thank you for saving me from the Netherbrain, Gale.
How fortunate I was to know someone like you.
God damn it, man. I even like Gale now. Fuck me. They've all like... My opinion on through this playthrough has changed on most of them. Like playing through again. Firstly, okay. My friend, firstly please forgive me the scroll, the nature of this note. My handwriting is no match for the Netherbrain's tremors, or perhaps my hands shake of their own accord. At this juncture it is difficult to tell. Do not misunderstand, I'm not afraid to die, but I am afraid of what I might leave behind me. That my sacrifice may inflict damage worse than the orb in some ways. The kind that lingers in the heart of those who cared for me and whom I will no longer be able to comfort. I hope and pray this is not the case, and in the time since I left you, you have lived a life full of beauty, happiness and wonder. You deserve no less. You were calling to me. I truly have to run out of time, but you will not, that I promise. When this is over, your life begins anew. Treasure it, and all I have treasured our friendship. That is all I ask, Gale. Holy fuck, man. I feel bad for being mean to everybody. What's up, little cat?
Oh, right. You. Hello.
You must be Tara.
Yes,
It's nice to meet
I'm
you.
certain it is. As for you, well, I've heard congratulations are in order. You helped Mr. Dakarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right? I can almost feel Gale here. Among his friends. In you. Some part of him remains, doesn't it?
It does, Tara. I can feel his presence too.
Crackling in the air, isn't it? That flare of magic and mischief. Oh, what I wouldn't give to snuggle up on his lap one more time. Just once would do.
I know how you feel.
To lose the one you love the most. What a terrible thing. Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She misses him so. And I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was.
I'd love
Jolly
to.
good. I'll tell Mrs. Dekarios to be expecting you. Oh, she'll be delighted. Things just haven't been the same without himself cluttering up the place. Enjoy your party, dear. I've heard you quite deserve a celebration. Oh, but I wish he were here.
Man. Where... Oh, there she is. I was about to say, where did Lae'zel go? Lae'zel!
The Hell's Walker returns.
Okay, you just...
For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strange word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head.
It's good to see you too.
It's nice to hear it. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure my projection. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This... Fey Run.
You're if it's a topple of like if they're well underway then?
We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the astral, but still we need allies. And one beyond reckoning has made itself known. Zerith Minthara Gith.
I don't know what that is.
Not a what, but a who. The immortal god king of the Githzerai. An exiled people. Once king with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to Minthara Gith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
Hold on the great warrior Lae'zel on a diplomatic mission?
Exactly the reaction I expected. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minthara Gith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
Cool. When will we see you again?
Soon. When the comet has risen. When the Lich Queen has crumbled to dust. I miss this place. More to the point, I miss you. I wouldn't even deny it with Vlaakith's vorpal blade at my neck. Though, I'd rather it not come to that. Now go. Mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle. I'll be back one day. The Overgod himself couldn't keep me away.
Ah, what become of the egg, Lae'zel? Has it hatched?
So it has. And a fine man the hatchling will be. I call him Zan. Freedom. He is with the mages of Zamvardim. I trust his care to no one else. Zan's destiny will be his own to follow. Warrior, poet, explorer, scholar. His way will be the way of the comet. No chains to bind us, no lies to bury us.
Liberty will be the rallying cry that unites our empire.
Cool, man. That's awesome.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Okay, who do I
So good here.
want to talk to? I guess we'll go with
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to
Halsin.
the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now our paths cross once more.
You were never on my team once. Let me guess, just as nature intended.
Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while. Yet I cannot forget the bond we all forged together. It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
Sound like you need a hug. That's life, I'm afraid. The future's is out to write. Who knows what we might yet share together.
You are right, of course. I am accustomed to dwelling on the past, even when it brought me nothing but unhappiness. You changed that, and gave me the most precious of memories. Now the task is to make yet more of them, so that each reunion shall be all the sweeter. And who's to say we need to make such gatherings a rare occasion? My hearth is yours to warm yourself beside always.
Yeah, man, I can't really
Now,
leave
We
the
have
house.
much to catch
though.
up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
Let's talk
Please
about me.
spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see. My charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake.
Okay. I expect you'll have a few tales that will need to wait until they are older.
More than a few, I should think. At least I shall be
Who's that
equipped to
dude up
explain
there
the birds and the
playing
bees when
the-
the time comes. But
playing
I
the-
hope that time is quite a while off yet.
Guitar loot thing. Alright, let's see what I have.
I am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Yeah, just regaling with tales of the past 6 months.
You have kept yourself busy. I expected no less, in truth. I shall be able to keep the children enthralled for a few more nights yet, thanks to you. And should you wish to retell of your exploits in person, well, I shall not object to a night off. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
Nah, all good, bro.
Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle?
Nope.
I made this. Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
Thanks, man. It's lovely, thank you.
Just a token to remember me by. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on. Enjoy the festivities. We can speak again later.
Sweet, well, that was nice. You've been talking to Volo, my friend. How are you?
My dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
No, you weren't invited. That's wonderful to see you, Volo. How have you been?
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
The hero and I know?
Me? It's all Volo as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Hmm?
You do,
your
Volo.
success really
I
has
don't
been
mind.
wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Okay. Very nice. How are you being, Jaheira?
Well now, you can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
What are you talking about? I've missed you too, Jaheira, you old bird.
How nice to be understood again. I have spent the past months bickering with builders and bankers, all to restore the city exactly as it was. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers, same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon, same cisterns overflowing, huh?
I've heard the upper city was destroyed beyond reconstruction.
The upper city has been almost entirely rebuilt. That's where the gold is. Even the builder's scaffolds are cleared from the streets. No dust left to sneeze at. Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing.
Worm's Crossing?
Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two, if they don't expel her. Again.
Oh, well and good. What about you? I want to hear what you've been up to. Well, you've been...
There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city. But so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means.
Dude, I'm pretty sure, like, there's no end in sight for the Karlach. Karlach and I are each other's homes in the wild of
Karlach is lucky to have you. And know that you are not forgotten. If your friends don't drag you from the hells, it will only be because you freed yourself first. But there will be more to discuss on that matter. First, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Cool. Who made like what's up? May as well talk to Scratch as well, the bestest boy in the realms. Hey, you have my...
something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it?
It's the prism. What have you got there, Scratch?
A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism.
Cool. Well,
I was hoping you'd make your way over.
can I throw it?
I expect there have been other reunions
No.
to which I...
Grander than any of the Patriarch's dreary
What's up, Karlach?
Oh shit. Oh my god! He wasn't kidding. Where's you mad bastard? You brought us back! Commander Zula won't know where the fuck we went! Oh man, I can't wait to say hi to everyone. Look at them, the beauts. Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be all right for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time in 6 months.
So what, have we just been fighting a war?
Then again, maybe we won't sleep at all.
Okay, let's have
Come
a
here,
kiss.
you goon.
Oh. We can, yeah. So we're just like soldiers in a war, are we? Damn, my person. Oh, I don't feel like I'd be much use, would I? In Avernus, my main spells are fire spells, and everything would be immune to fire, surely. I will say I like the sound of that.
See you soon.
Okay.
Oh, hey. Before you go, I've been thinking about those blueprints we found. Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I'll want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing this thing. I might have an in with one of the guards, though. You may remember my old friend Flo. Not sure she'll help us, but maybe. We might get to come home. Permanently. Maybe even sooner than we think.
Oh,
To
cool.
survive without me. A welcome surprise.
What's up, Minsc?
Boo! We are not dreaming. It is our old friend.
It's good to see you too, Minsc.
Oh, and it is good to be seen. Oh, after so many days down in the dark, Minsc began to wonder if he was some blind bug who had only dreamed himself to be large and bulksome. You will forgive the aroma, I hope. We were not expecting the Dusty One to open a portal to our very cell.
What?
Boo had a moment to lick himself clean, but there is a little too much of Minsc to cover.
Why were you in a cell?
Minsc and Boo have been helping, of course. We guard the streets, while Jaheira is occupied with harperish matters. The Zentarum rule the city's underbelly, so Minsc and Boo went to give them a tickle. There were harsh words, battle cries, some manner of head wound. We awoke in a Zentish cell, awaiting trial by noble combat. Execution, says Boo, though I am not sure of the difference. It is a long walk to the gallows, and Minsc still has his fists, no?
Oh my god. Does Jaheira know you're off the leash?
She told Minsc and Boo to behave themselves, which is why we shall be back in our cell by dawn. But leave such matters for the morn. Tonight is for celebration and the telling of tales. How have you filled your days since we tore this sticky tyrant from the sky?
I've been in the hells with Karlach fighting off devils looking for a cure for her heart.
Oh, Boo, do you know what it would mean? To find a cure for Karlach's heart? Exactly! Her heart would be cured! Oh, when this day comes, you must come and bunk with Minsc and Boo. There is much merriment to be made before the night is done. Go, and greet the others. Minsc shall make himself presentable. Ah, this pond shall do nicely, Boo. Though I see no soap. So you shall have to blow the bubbles for me.
That poor rat. Hamster, what's up, Minthara?
So, here we are. A gathering of allies at a cold campsite with no servants to attend us and few luxuries to enjoy. Ah, we could have been conquerors. We could have ruled these realms as gods. Do you ever regret that we did not take control of the Netherbrain?
No. You and all the people should be glad the Absolute is no more and nearly destroyed you.
But what better revenge could there be than enslaving the abomination that was the author of my torment? I shall not dwell on the past, though. The future is unwritten and rich with possibilities.
What mark have you been making,
I
Minthara?
feared that returning to the Underdark as an apostate of Lolth would be an act of madness. Perhaps it was. If so, it is a madness that fits me well. Rebels swarm to my cause, and even if it takes centuries, I will reclaim my house in Menzoberranzan. And make the Spider Queen bleed.
Oh, so you're like leading an army? Cool, man. Quite the ambition. We could do great things together, you and I.
I would no more allow a god to shape my destiny than I would a pigeon. You may observe my works if you lack sufficient occupations of your own, but do not interfere. Unless you wish to learn how fleeting divinity can be.
Okay.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants.
And will.
To your relief, your projection holds. It took a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure it. You can touch, taste, and talk, but your fleshy body is in limbo, the home of the mystical Githzerai. Once, the Githzerai were one with the Githyanki, until bloody civil war severed the Gith species.
Wait, what?
The Githzerai God King, Menya Gith, sent word through the cosmos. He knows of your rebellion, and he's agreed to parley.
Does it think
Should
I'm...
the Githzerai join you, you could vanquish...
What's the word on the rebellion? I presume you've cracked open more Kithraki heads than you could
I
possibly
think it
count.
thinks I'm Lae'zel. Okay, we're just gonna skip
Then you
this,
did.
because...
I'm a great bargain. Father, still not a devil of the first hell. Go on. The night's young. Always to...
Why? Can I talk to you again?
Cheers to you.
What?
So
Why?
you made it! Now it really is a party.
Why did it... What was that? Okay. Sorry, Will.
Well, look who decided to turn up.
You...
I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And look at you. Straight from the hells, still reeking of brimstone. I take it you've been having fun.
Killing devils, causing chaos, I can't complain.
I'd expect nothing less from someone of your talents. You always brought a whiff of madness to the battlefield. I do miss it.
Yeah, so, like, what's happened with you?
Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends, I was just an ordinary spawn again. Burning in the sun. I fled the dock and found refuge in the shadows until night fell. Part of me was relieved you left so quickly after the battle. I felt ashamed. Like I'd lost everything. Just as you claimed your victory. I didn't want you to see me like that. But time lent perspective. It wasn't your victory, it was ours. And for all I'd lost, I'd gained so much more. I had freedom, strength, a whole new life. And it was time to live it. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero.
Oh.
It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
Astarion, one of the good guys?
Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been.
Okay, I just started to like, you seem happy. So what's next for you? Going to keep living the good life?
Hardly. Good people don't spend as much time lurking in the dark as I do. You know, it's funny. At first, I thought I was trapped by the shadows, cursed to live in them forever. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows. So, I decided I would. I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me. My past may be done, but my present, my future, they're mine. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
Glad to hear it. Acceptance looks good on you.
That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
Okay. I like you slightly more after that, to be honest, Astarion. You kind of annoy me because you're very cowardly, but you didn't come across cowardly and annoying in that conversation. That was really pleasant. That was the first pleasant conversation I've had with him. And now withers.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
Gale is our true savior, though I can't help but wonder if there wasn't another way. There was, I'm just not good enough to do it.
See the paths of fate untaken, thy mind would surely break. Be glad of thy chosen path. It is, after all.
I hope they put a statue of Gale up somewhere. You know.
Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
I think I've caught up with everybody. What comes
What
next?
Indeed. Prick up thy ears and listen.
Ooh.
The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
What a fucking amazing game. To Baldur's Gate. It might be in my top 5 actually. I said last episode.
To you.
That it's, yeah, it might be. It really is a phenomenal game, dude. I can see why people like love this game. It was crazy after doing this and winning my honor road. I was going to delete the game from my console. I think I'm gonna play through again. I'm probably gonna do like I'm probably gonna do something with it because this game really is just. It is beautiful, man. It's. Even with like all the complaints and like irritable parts and like, because you get annoyed, you know, sometimes, and things don't go your way. Like even with the last, like there's so many like little things that are like annoying, but the game really is a fucking masterpiece. There really is nothing like it, I don't think. What a phenomenal fucking game. Holy shit.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. What an incredible game. What an absolute phenomenal, incredible game. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, I've been the Bummermoose, and that's Baldur's Gate, my Tactician playthrough. Shit, I hope you enjoyed. Fuck, that game's so good, man. It's a really, really well made, and it's a lot better than when I first played. When it came out, they did a lot of work, and they have made it a lot better. Like even having that camp part at the end where you can actually, because I did like every ending when I first played, except the one where you like take over. But yeah, that was phenomenal. I'm gonna stop talking. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you have a good one. Cheers.